Welcome to Mosh tutorials of video production, and today I brought you a very interesting item which is actually very crucial if you want to do video production. But today specifically looking at people who do live productions, and quite sometimes we find challenges when we're doing live productions actually, and it's very hard to find or on choosing which product to use. Specifically here in our studios at Purpose Media Uganda, we actually use Blackmagic items. First, they're very effective. Second, they last long, and third, they give high quality productions. Now today I brought you this beautiful, it's called the Atem Mini Pro. Actually this Atem Mini Pro is designed by Blackmagic. Blackmagic actually, to my side, is the best actually producer of production items. Now this is the Atem Mini Pro and it's of a Blackmagic brand. So this Atem Mini Pro is of 4 camera inputs. As you can see, it has camera 1, camera 2, 3 and 4. So to give you a brief of why these things were invented, previously people used to use, when they are doing live production, we have TriCasters, we have a lot of other equipment, but Blackmagic brought out the Atem Mini actually to ease our production fevers, especially if you're looking going to the field. You'll say you're doing a small wedding and the client actually wants you to have their wedding live broadcasted. Most people get money from abroad, people contribute money from far places, and actually brides and other people at the weddings actually would love people to watch. So that's why we produce this thing out, and it's very important. I'll take you through how it works. So it has 4 cameras. It has 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each camera, each number is actually attached to an input, or it is attached to, let's say, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 and camera 4. So this means that you have here inputs of HDMI. So the Atem Mini Pro, it only uses HDMI as inputs, but if you have SDI cameras, you can have an inverter, which is the SDI HDMI inverter, which you can connect actually from your camera to that inverter. Then the inverter brings in HDMI as input. This side also we have the power. This is where power port goes, and it has the Atem control. Now Atem control, this one, let's say you have your software on a computer, which is Atem software, put on a computer, and you would actually want, because the Atem software control, the software part of it is very good because it has more than what you can have on the hardware part, because there are things that you can do on the software which actually this can't do, because this is, as you've said, it is a Mini Pro, so it has less things that it can give you. And it has a USB out. Now this USB out, it's what you connect to your computer, so that to give out the feed which is coming from this Atem Mini to your computer. Next time I'll do a video showing you how all these things work and how it is connected, but that is just a product preview. And it has a lot of buttons here, but each button is very important to master and know how it is used. As I've told you, these big buttons are for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 and camera 4. So it has a still and a black. So a still, this means that if you have an input as camera 1, you have a picture there on camera 1, video is recording, and you press still, that means it is going to take you a picture as you transit. So if you have black means that it's going to have a black screen that is also there. So it has these other buttons, which is the cut, auto and the FTB. So this cut and auto, cut means that it is instant. The moment you press cut, it will give you this camera which is on air to transit with the camera which is on the preview. So I'll show you how the preview window works. And it has the auto. Auto actually takes with duration. So if we have these buttons here, these 4 buttons, these are duration buttons. We have 0.5 second, we have 1 second and 1.5 seconds, and then 2 seconds. So if you put to 2, that means the moment you press auto, that means that it will take 2 seconds to transit from one camera to the other camera. If you have 0.5 of a second, it means them transit from one camera to another camera within 1 second. The other panel here you're seeing up, it is for the picture in picture. Now we have different pictures of now picture in picture.